Hello and welcome back. The Let's Play Not That Shorts. Let's go dungeon crawling once again. So, music. Can we have music? Yes, good. Okay. Then we go again with the Draconian monk, maybe? Yeah? Let's put like Derpy. Yeah. Classical. Okay then. Actually, music a little bit quieter. There we go. And then we go again. So, what I didn't explain previously was the spell system. So, I did not explain it completely. So, it'll be easier if I actually find spellbook. Hopefully I'll get to that point and I can actually show you what it means. But basically you have spell slots and you get them like, I don't remember, like one per level and per intelligent point of no, definitely not per point of intelligence, but intelligence affects it, I think. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while since I've read the wiki. But and every spell consumes or needs a slot as many slots as its level is. So therefore you can't actually learn like level 3 spells before you are actually level 3. But now we go further. Nothing exciting in the first level of the dungeon, so do we find luck in the second level? Well, we found a ring. It didn't cost anything yet. Also, we found a royal jelly, which is one of the best foods in the game, because it restores if you take ability damage, which you hopefully will not see, but you might. If your abilities become drained, your ability scores here become yellow, and well, they'll become lower. You can see they'll become yellow and they'll become in ellipses or captions, I don't know, whatever. They become they'll show the real level. And that's a quickly level. In the level 2 we already found our first unique enemy, and it's actually one of the easiest. Yep. Yeah. Actually, let's put a point into dexterity. Oh, it also raised our armor class got our armor class got better because of that level up, which is neat. So yeah, I put point in dexterity because eventually it will give me more evasion, I believe. Presume that would make sense. It would be logical. And it also gives us accuracy, which is very important. So while off screen I tried to, as I usually do play off screen, I tried a Draconian Wizard, which was, I have tried it before, but I forgot why I didn't try it. So now I remembered. It's weak as shit. I immediately, it doesn't hold up very well, because you actually have like 5 mana for 5 magic missiles, which is the first spell you have, and then you'll die from few hits in melee combat, so you can't really go into melee. Okay then. So level 2 was uneventful. More intelligence, which is nice. Oh shit. Okay, so that orc cast a haste on itself, Oh shit. Well then, that was fast. Actually, yeah, since it was that fast, let's go again. Yeah, sure. Pressing tab will get us right back with the previous settings, which is nice. And now I wish I had another race, because plate armor this early on gives so much armor class that it's ridiculous. Oh well, a helmet will just suffice. Yeah, I forgot I can't equip helmets. Oh well. Damn. Seems a bit waste. A helmet and a full helmet and plate armor this early on. Like immediately. That's very nice, but oh well. So, venturing further. Short sword. Nothing useful. Yeah, normally you shouldn't do what I'm doing right now, which is going into the unknown before killing every enemy in your sights. Okay. If you might have noticed that some equipment have like racial keywords like dwarven, orcish, or I don't know if you have Zone, but there's Zone, Severed. But there is also Elven equipment. Basically, those equipment have special properties, and it's like the way they are made, and they function better for that one race. Obviously, that's the reason why they have that racial keyword. But they also have in general special effects, which are like, I don't remember. Elven was maybe perhaps, yeah, Elven was a bit lighter, I believe, and Dwarven was resilient to corrosion, if I remember correctly, which it's entirely possible that I don't. And Dwarven equipment was no, Dwarven was more resilient, and Orcish I have no idea. Point into dexterity, kill the rat, take the potion, go up the stairs, nothing, kill the bat, explore further, just a hobgoblin, auto explore. You gotta love that function. We are hungry, eat food. Okay, kill that snake. So the game functions with stealth very nicely, because the spells had a noise level, which showed how much noise they generated, and that means how far away the enemies aggroed or woke up in some cases. You also in the status screen here, you see how stealthy we are. We are currently fairly stealthy, which is not unusual. But if we would have heavy equipment or basically armors, we would be fairly unstealthy. We would be unstealthy. Sounds still a bit high, bit too loud. Okay, but the spellcasting also has that special noise modifier, and I'm not sure, but there might be some way to reduce the noise it makes. Well then, I hope that we'll actually get to see some random artifacts called randarts. You can very easily notice them. Also, I just got another bread ration, which is nice. So random artifacts are one of the most important parts of this game. They are basically very powerful items. They have special names and various special attributes, abilities, thingies. So I hope that we'll find one, because that that would be a great success. Oh well, it's going fine so far. We have soon reached level 6 in unarmed combat, which basically means that we can put the training more general and start training everything. So the animal enemies actually have this thing where they don't switch places, and that means that you can, as I just previously moments ago did, you can just first fight against the enemy first in the row, which was that rat. But if they are sentient enemies, like orcs, let's say, they will actually queue up cleverly, so that if there's an enemy, if the first enemy orc in the row has a polearm, for example, or is a priest, he will most likely swap with the enemy behind him, so he'll get into the back of the row, so he could still hit you and not be hit himself. Okay, a large shield, which is actually rather unfortunate because it's very bulky. Let's see, our evasion is 13, and with this it's... yeah, that's not actually too bad, let's go with that. It does hinder our unarmed combat, but let's focus our shield so it actually... the penalty lowers fastly, more quickly. So then after this run is over, which hopefully will not be in a while, I would really love to get further ahead in this game, because when we get the further down we get, there will be well, they are of course randomly generated, but because what in this game isn't randomly generated, there will come dungeon branches, which are special places basically. They are little nice side tracks with lots of enemies and special features, like one of the most common and well the biggest ones is orcish mines, in which, surprise surprise, there are tons of orcs, and it's a nice place, although it's rather deadly. I have never actually went to the end of it. I have always died in very deep into it. And now we found a shop. We have currently 126 gold, and here we could buy meat and beef jerky and an orange. So I think we'll buy 2 meat rations, because we have an opportunity for it. Actually, we have 14 gold left. Can we buy? No, we cannot buy that orange. Unfortunate. So there are also tons of those shops, which will be very key in the late game. There's also... oh no, there's a Sigmund. That's not nice. Let's hopefully sneak back in the shop to buy that orange, because it's tasty. Oranges. And yeah, there's Sigmund. So we most likely will just not explore this completely. Oh no. Yeah, you can look at the previous chat by, well, as you just saw. Okay, let's go like this. So the giant gecko is blocking the way so that Sigmund cannot be... no, actually Sigmund has a scythe, so he'll most likely be able to attack me anyway. Yeah. Luckily, we found a teleportation scroll, so we can get fairly easily away from Sigmund. it was still rather. It's not nice that he woke up, because that means that our venture will be more difficult. Phantom and a giant cockroach. That's nice. This has escalated rather quickly, as it usually does. So yeah, those teleportation scrolls will be very useful later on in the game, when we run into those enemy huge chunks of unexpected enemies more often. Let's put this ring on. Actually, let's identify this, just in case either one of them is bad. So, Scroll of Curse Weapon, which actually doesn't matter at all. And yeah, sometimes when you use the scrolls, you get like this chance to identify more things. We have still 3 more scrolls. So, yeah, let's identify a bit more stuff. Let's leave that for. So, the reason I'm leaving, let's put that into dexterity. So, the reason I left those cursed boots. Oh well, not like we have found any other boots, and the previous ones were not any better, so that doesn't actually matter. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. This is where the Sigmund. Oh shit. Okay. Let's head towards safety. In here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's good that these enemies are actually blocking the sight, so Sigmund won't be able to hit us. And how many times am I going to say Sigmund? Escape hatch. That's nice. Ding. And that's how you get away. So, yeah. I wonder what I'm going to actually say there. Manage to say it at the end. So the reason I'm leaving those cursed weapon scrolls in my inventory is because, just in case I want to. A kobold that's not poisonous. Okay, that's strange. Oh right, we can eat that poisoned meat because we have Ring of Poison resistance. So yeah. Okay. Could I actually finish my sentence for once? So the reason we leave those scrolls of weapon, curse weapons, is because in case we start praying to their god of luck, Nemex Sobech, it'll be nice that we would be able. Oh god, I'm gonna have to talk about those two, that pair again. So yeah, now let's stop for a second. Nemex Sobech wants us to sacrifice a lot of stuff to him. Anything will do, and scrolls have special modifier to them, so that's nice. Then now let's talk about this duo, Dues and Dwayne. A spell. This is a berserker and this is a spellcaster. If we kill either one of them, the other one gets a lot stronger. For example, if we kill the spellcaster first, the sword user becomes enraged the first time she sees us, which is not always actually bad, because and the worst scenario is that you kill the sword wielder first, because and the spellcaster isn't next to you, so you can't immediately kill him. That's because the spellcaster gets a lot more powerful spells when her twin dies. His twin? I don't know. So, if you enrage the sword wielder and are able to go up the stairs, which is not actually all that hard, she will eventually get the enrage will wear off and she will get exhausted. In which case you will have a nice upper hand in the combat against her. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Let's burn another teleport scroll. Just because for safety. I really don't like that Sigmund, because he's annoyingly powerful. So, once we have like 5 levels, we'll go kill him and do a send away. Okay, so there's a lot of orcs here. Ooh, let's take that, because we can actually throw that at the enemies, and it'll do a bit more damage. I'm kind of tempted to put spellcasting into training again. Yeah, let's put it, because we will eventually get the spell book. So there are because there's a lot of races, there's also like a huge list of aptitudes. Like, as you can see here, this apt means your aptitude. It means how fast you get experience for it, or how much experience you actually need to level it up. Every race gets experience at different rates. Like I believe human is the fastest, because humans. And stuff like Draconians have, like, if I remember correctly, they have 120% of the require 120% of the experience that humans do to get a level up, and then you have the racial modifiers for the aptitudes. The experience system is nice. Okay, again we got an ice dragon, which is just fine, I guess, because, you know, it's okay, even though it leaves us more vulnerable to cold, I believe. Okay, that is a raging moth. I believe it can enrage these animals. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Shit, it didn't, so... Ooh, Orcish Saber. There's an altar for the Trog, which is a warrior god. There we go. So, that was fairly easy experience. Sky Beast. Now, this is a nice enemy. He's a nice enemy when you play with... I personally like to play with the Demon Spawn, because they get completely random mutations, and you can easily mutate yourself in this game by using mutation potions. Scroll of Curse weapon again. And there's another unique enemy, a Blork the Orc, which we won't be fighting against, hopefully. And yes, I took a stupid risk by going down that escape hatch. We'll get, like, to be safe, let's take a few more levels, like one more before we go fight against him. Even though we already got the coloring into our scales, which means that they get a lot tougher. Well then, we already have quite a few potions, which is nice, even though 2 of them are intelligence, but not that it matters all that much. Okay, tons of scrolls too, which is amazing. Very nice. Enchant weapon 2. So yeah, the weapons have 2 stats. As you saw in that previous episode, I had that. I got killed by that +2, +1, I think. Which means it had +2 to accuracy and +1 to damage. So weapon enchant 1 scroll gives the weapon +1 damage. And the weapon enchant 2 gives the weapon +1 to accuracy. Or the other way around, I can't remember. Not that it matters, and... oh no. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we won't challenge them yet. Hopefully. Hopefully I won't have to, because I don't have any escapes from them. Oh, or I do, but I don't really wish to burn them. Ah, shit. We're just going to have to fight against him. Oh yeah, he can fire weak magic. Okay. Our breath weapon and throwing dagger gave us a bit of an edge. The orcish battle axe. That's a nice weapon. If I would use a weapon, which I want. Let's take that, curse scroll, curse weapon scroll. Let's actually take the battle axe with us, just in case I eventually want to use an axe. Which is very unlikely. But, you know. Never hurts to be sure. Even if we get over encumbered, we can just drop it. So, there's a priest over there. Maybe. Yeah, kill the priest first, because it can do a lot of damage. Oh, a senator at a close range. Although it has a trident. Oh, whatever. Senators usually use ranged combat. Okay, now that's a jelly. It can corrode your equipment. So let's take the shield off. Yes. Oh, sweet merciful Christ, it did a lot of damage. Let's run away for a while, even though it will maybe eat up some of the stuff in here, which is not the wisest thing to do. We really should not fight against it because it does a lot of damage, and if we would have had our shield on, actually, yeah, it didn't get corroded. It could get corroded, which would make it a lot worse. Okay. It's pretty weak and yeah, killed easily. Okay then, we are nearly starving, so let's eat. Good. Okay. So, now we'll head down. Kill the Sky Beast. Good. Actually, I feel like now's a good time to go challenge them. Did the shields go immediately back to training? Yes, good. The shield, our shielding is already at 27, which is amazingly nice. So that's what happens when you focus it and have a big, huge ass shield. So let's go searching for them, and just be sure eat one bread ration because I'm getting pretty low on our food. Okay, there's Dowain. That would have been optimal. Okay, kill the Duessa first. Oh shit. Okay, at least they didn't come down with us. Can we now maybe kill her? Okay, we could. We were able. So avoid the Dowan so he cannot fire his most powerful spells at us. At least not from range. So there we go. Yeah, maybe not as deadly as I made it to be, but yeah. So one of the skills here is the stabbing, which means that you get extra damage when you backstab enemies, which is kind of fun, but I don't really prefer to use that kind of build, although I know it's actually very viable if you can manage to, if you get lucky, basically. Because if you get like a good dagger of stabbing, which is a magical modifier that causes to deal extra damage when backstabbing, and or can train backstabbing, and or get invisibility early on. Oh damn, we are wounded. Please be healing. It was healing. Lucky. Fighting level 3? 5! Okay, that's nice. That means we get a lot of health from that. As you can see, you can now see that our dexterity has gotten worse. One of the potions is restore abilities. But we would have to drink a lot of potions for that, and I don't want to risk it. Okay. But so far it's gone well. And Actually, yeah. Before we end this run, let's go challenge Sigmund. Because why the heck not? We have a chance. Okay, so he's in the right. Do we? Ah! He lit us a flame. Do we kill him or does he kill us? He kills us! This is why you don't really want to challenge Sigmund, but I wanted to show you that he is actually very dangerous, which is silly from me. Especially since he turned invisible. I should have waited for a scene visibility scroll. Oh well. Okay, that wasn't actually such a good dagger. What did I have with me? Enchant armor. Yeah, scrolls of recharging, which are nice. Scroll of silence. Yeah, nice. The scrolls of fear are very nice. These are one of the clutch escapes that you kind of want. Berserk Rage. This would have been useful just there, and this potion of might as well. And yeah, this is what restores those abilities. Oh well, what can you do? Oh well, there it ends. 128 points. 1,358 points. Okay, so with that, I thank you for watching. Leave your positive and negative comments down below. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff if you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.